Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing slash review. Today we're taking a look at Mikasa, but again. So I did actually do a video on this a while back. I started it and I opened it up, then I pulled the figure out and then her head was just snapped in the box and I was like, that's not supposed to happen. But AmiAmi sent me a replacement like ages ago, but I just ended up putting it to the side so we could do some other videos, and it's been like 2 or 3 months now. It did show up in that big box if you've watched that video, but since we're running out of stuff to do, figured we may as well do it now. And of course, since it's we got that announcement for Attack on Titan the final season, I figured, hey, why not do it now, and we might as well do Levi as well this week. So that'll be up for Friday's video, assuming I get enough time to record that one. But let's get on with Mikasa for now. Also, for some reason they do use their own like sticker at the back, and it ends up leaving a mark, like as if it's been out in the sun or something for ages. I don't know what kind of glue is on that thing, but it ain't very good. Okay. Now I do believe you can pull the back part out here to kind of use it as an effect backdrop sort of a thing, but I'm not going to do that because you need to, I believe it was perforated, and so you could just pretty much tear it up, which is not what I want to do to my precious Mikasa box. Alright, we do have only Japanese instructions here. Very simple stuff. And that's what I mean by the backdrop over there. So yeah, that would have been pretty much the box itself, which is kind of weird. Get rid of that for now. People have just shown up. I will take a quick break and let them pass by in front of the house. Alright, resuming recording. Let's do this. Alright. Everything should be all clear this time round at least. Let's take a look. So essentially what happened before was it snapped in half, and part of it was, her neck was still in her head, which is obviously, as you know, kind of impossible to get out unless you have the right tools, which I definitely do not. So thankfully we did get that replaced and don't have to deal with it anymore. But here we go. There's Mikasa. She does have the ball jointed legs, which is nice, which is pretty much a very good thing for stuff like this, which is very freeform and actiony in her poses. Very nice, very cute, and hopefully we will get that season 3 soon. I believe it's December 7th. So I'm looking forward to that. I've read most of the mangas, so I do know how exciting it is going to be. Alright, we've got shouting face, and then we've got a terrified face. It's kind of like Subaru's face. Very nice. And of course in here we've got the usual suspects, as well as like the little backdrop thingy. But nothing worth opening up. And then in here, I won't pull them out just yet, but we've got a whole bunch of extra pieces. Extra arm and hand, extra hands over here, and bent legs, extra arms, her 3D maneuver gear stuff, as well as the scarf Eren gave her. And that's pretty much it for what's in the box, so let's just jump onto some poses. Alright, first up we have this pose here for like standing attention. They haven't really done this in a while now, because there isn't really too much of a structure to the Survey Corps anymore. It's just kind of, these guys are important, let's just kind of follow them around. So there isn't too much saluting or standing a 10 hut at all, but this is back from the good old days. I'm pretty sure they made this figure like ages ago. It's like number 365, so of course it's got to be a little bit agey. But as for the back here, you can, I'm assuming, put on an arm, but I don't know if it'll work all that well, just because if you did put an arm on, it would block out the little peg, so I don't know if you're actually supposed to put an arm on for this or not, but I guess at the back it doesn't really matter because you can't really see it. So if you don't have an arm on, then no one's gonna know unless they're looking for an arm. Which why would they be? Anyway, let's move on to our second pose. Alright, next up we have the pose for Mikasa holding onto his scarf. I guess this is only really the first season, I think, that she's ever really doing this. That looking all kind of girlish, I guess, for her presumably liking Eren. I'm assuming she does like Eren and it's not some like, I want to protect him and rather I want to be with him kind of a thing. But at this point, who knows? Things are getting really crazy. So we haven't really seen much of that relationship or bond grow at all. It's kind of become really complicated with everything going on, but who knows? But here's a post to look back at the good old days of Mikasa. So very nice, very cute. The way this one works as well is you've got to take the hairpiece off to get the mask in, and it fits super snugly, which is nice. Which is exactly what you want on these kind of figures, to look nice and neat. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this pose. Nothing really too special. You just put on an extra hand as well. And that's pretty much it. So let's get on to the final pose. Alright, here is our final pose for Mikasa. There's a lot going on for this one, but to start off with, let's get a better angle here. We'll just go with the camera down so I don't have to move her too much. And there we go. Isn't that a cool looking pose? So let me explain how this works. So pretty much you attach the 3D maneuver gear on the back. There is a special little attachment piece as well that you put onto the arm, and that will hook onto the back of the 3D maneuver gear. You attach the bent legs and then the swords, and that's pretty much it, and then you kind of just pose it all together. I will note though a couple of things just because this one's in midair. Make sure you tighten the screws on the arm itself so you can get that midair effect without having to worry that it's going to just fall down. Another thing to probably be concerned about is the attachment part that goes from the 3D maneuver gear to the actual arm itself. So you know how the usual bits are on the back of the arm as well. If those are loose, which in my case it is, sadly, they can kind of spin either way and fall down. So be careful with the way you're weighting it, but after a bit of trial and error, you can get it right. And it ends up looking pretty cool. I think I'm going to have it like, I can't get the angle quite right, but I think she's supposed to be facing down a bit more, which is the problem. And I can't really do that or she spins or falls off. So I'm just going to keep her like this. I'll put her with my other Attack on Titan guys and make it look good somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As for score wise, I'm probably gonna have to take a pretty much 1.0 for problematic posing. It is a really difficult one, especially if you don't have a connector bit that is solid and sticks onto itself fairly well without spinning, which is a shame, but I assume that's going to happen quite often. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe they allow a little bit of leeway for the parts to be incorrect, and that's too much leeway for something like this. I guess they don't expect generally to have for you to have them poses in the air, except Attack on Titan is pretty much that. So I wish they did redesign that one. Other than that, honestly, not too much. Like, I'm pretty happy with this figure. I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10, so overall very good in my book. Now, of course, that's going to do it for this, but we should have a Levi video going up on Friday, assuming I get the time after work to record it. But at the very least, I've already recorded Thursday's video, so you'll have that out for the Fate Grand Order Learning with Manga series. If you're into that, check it out as well. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and subscribe for more Nendoroid content. And I will see you all in the next one. Alright, bye!